So, without further ado, hello everyone, this is Neuronium. Welcome back to Ape Escape Million Monkeys. So it's been a while since I've done this. In fact, I think it's actually been 2 months since I did Million Monkeys. I didn't stream really at all in December. The only game I really streamed, I think, at all in December after everything that happened was the Ratchet & Clank Up Your Arsenal live stream for New Year's Eve. And then before that, I didn't stream anything at all for pretty much the rest of November either. So, yeah. Hello, live dashboard. Hello, phone going off. So, where are we with Million Monkeys? Well, we're going to start up the last story, but first things first, I want to do the passwords. Last live stream, I wanted to do passwords. I didn't know how to do any of them. Now I sort of do. You have to be in katakana for them, for one. So for one, Koku no senshi. Koku no no senshi. So se shi. There we go. That one worked. So Ankoku no senshi. Happy 2019 to you, Teen Shade. We are just typing in a few characters to show off. So we got Q. Fully erase it. That's Chi. I need Den. 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 Se. Tsu. Ta. Tsu. I might be mispronouncing it, but it should be this. Denjutsu Tatsuji. No, okay, so Tatsuji. No, that's not right. Okay, there's 3 combinations, unless I'm misremembering my Japanese, which is always a possibility with this. Densetsu. Oh, I forgot the no. I'm like, why is this working? Oh, I'm forgetting the no. Densetsu no Tatsuji. Alright, so this one's not right. Because there are 2 G's. That's the annoying part about this. There are 2 G's, and since this is in Romaji. Yep, okay, that was the right one. Alright, so that is Legend. So that's 2 of them. I've spent 8 minutes doing passwords and just. Alright, for those wondering about the Japanese, what this is hiragana, this is katakana, this is kanji, this is English. For all the passwords, you will never use hiragana, katakana, you will never use hiragana, English, or kanji. You will only use katakana. For some odd reason, they program the game like this. Alright, I want this character. Q E, that is not E, that is E Saru Sa Ru. How is that wrong? All right, I'm gonna stop now because it's been 14 minutes. We gotta get a move on here. All right, we're gonna play on normal mode, episode Kakeru, with the characters we have unlocked. Oh, well, I should show off the characters that we have unlocked, actually. Character, slot 1. Character, check. So, we have Spike. We played as him through his story. Professor can be played through Spike's story. Natalie can be played through Spike's story. Hey, Aether. Duolingo Owl. Yep. Charu can be played through the good story. Helga is unlocked once you end up beating the good story. Monkeys are episode Spectre. Spectre is obviously episode Spectre. Dark Jake is episode Spectre, which is one of the characters we unlocked through one of the codes just now. Peppertron G. And this is Legend. Also, Aether, if you want to pop in, feel free to pop in. I'm inside my stream chat 1. Just go into general for it and I'll drag you on in. I need someone with me. I am lonely. I just need to move the window in such a way to where... There we go. Right. I'm still upset that the codes aren't working. I spent 16 minutes on codes. Right. And in the meantime, though, we're going to start up a new story. We're going to start up episode Spectre. And let us load our character. With loading our character, we will be able to get more chips. I'm only going to be using Spectre for episode Spectre because Spectre has the best specials. And I just like playing as Spectre. So. It plays the same intro cutscene as episode Spike, but the second cutscene will be different. I'd also like to point out, again, they have unique models for these people. Why? Why spend the budget on doing that? Like, there are some repeated models, especially in large crowds, but for the most part, there aren't. And I don't know why. I don't know. Why are you driving in the desert, good man? I don't care if you wonder what that is. And now for things to hit the fan. As it carpet bombs the city with robots and monkeys. This game is something else. I just realized they look like Xbox's early avatars. Don't worry, the military of Japan is here. They'll surely stop the monkeys.
デッキらしき部分の上には誰かいるようです。あれは猿。なんと猿です。巨大な空中戦艦の上に猿がいます。猿と思われる生物が複数立っています。人の姿は全く確認できません。この戦艦の乗組員は全員猿なのでしょうか。すでに多数の猿が街に現れ攻撃をしています。
And now for the unique cutscene. Where is Spectre doing all this? The real Spectre is on an island having a vacation. I absolutely love the fact that he's like, I'm gonna punish them myself. Like, what? Oh, right. I'm like, why am I not controlling anything? That's because I tabbed out. Hello. Your mic set up?
Hello.
Okay. I didn't know if your mic was set up or not. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, okay. All right. So welcome, Aether, to Ape Escape Million Monkeys. Otherwise known as the Shadow.
I'm so confused.
As you should be, because this game was only released in Japan. And now I'm fighting a giant monkey robot.
So from what I can garner, monkeys are attacking the city for reasons?
Oh no, they're attacking the world. This is worldwide.
So they're attacking the world for reasons?
So are you familiar at all with the Ape Escape series by chance?
Nope.
Alright, so in the Ape Escape series, the white monkey that I'm playing as right now, Spectre, he's wanted to take over the world for ages. And right now, somebody is controlling his army, pretending to be him. Spectre don't like that. Spectre don't like that one bit. Spectre's whole main thing is like humans are inferior to monkeys. So he wants to, you know, show the world that by taking over. The whole plans on how he takes over vary from game to game. This is the one game that's kind of like the Shadow the Hedgehog of the series.
I was gonna say, I'm getting sort of Shadow / Dirge of Cerberus vibes, just a bit.
Yeah, Dirge of Cerberus is another good example. Ironically enough, too, PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale for Spike in that game. Most of the moveset that Spike has comes from this game, including his costume. So
I was gonna say, because when he crashed in, it looked like everyone was pretty familiar with monkeys just wrecking the city.
yeah, because, well, to be fair, in oh geez, these are lasers. In past Ape Escape games, there aren't really other human characters because they try to keep this on like sort of the down low while the monkeys are trying to take over. This was a game that they first introduced the concept of like, yeah, no, the monkeys are well known. Doesn't really work out too well. And you've not seen any of the other videos I've done on this, right?
I've seen a few bits and pieces for streams that I've sort of popped in. I've seen us hunting monkeys with nets, and that is the extent of my knowledge. With a lightsaber.
Ooh, goody! You don't know about the mutants!
I do not.
It is as ridiculous as you are probably thinking it is.
Mutant what? Mutant monkeys?
No, not mutant monkeys. This game is still rated basically the equivalent of E10 Plus in Japan. You can't have mutants looking all nasty. You'll see in due time if you wish to join for future ones of these streams, because I'm probably going to go for a while. I don't know if you have work tomorrow.
No, I'm just in the middle of an upload and level grinding Kingdom Hearts in the background.
Ah, okay. The perfect thing to do right now. I'm going to see if weapons carry over. No, they don't. I don't have my awesome lance. This is a sad day. Do I have any chips, though? So, one thing to mention about for this game is there are chips you get if you make your own characters. And when you make your characters, you can get, like, new items, new costumes, new weapons. And one of the things that the white monkey I'm playing as, Spectre, can get is a lance. I love his lance. It's great. So right now, I just made a machine gun. Don't worry, it doesn't shoot bullets. It shoots lasers, which are worse than bullets.
Because E-rated.
E10 Plus. Right?
Close enough.
Close enough indeed. So, I really recommend, because you have most of the PlayStation consoles, correct?
Oh yeah, I have all the PlayStation consoles.
I recommend getting, at least, because you can get Ape Escape 2 on the PS4 right now. Only difference is that's the European version, which the voice acting's not the best. Then again, the voice acting for the Ape Escape games is kind of hit and miss.
Trust me, I've gone through Valkyrie Profile. I can do bad voice acting.
It's not that it's bad, but the one for Ape Escape is a little bit different. Oh, wait, what? Why did my controller do you think? Why is my controller... Oh, not this again. I can't move. Oh, my controller turned off. Okay, that explains a lot. I'm using a Bluetooth Xbox One controller right now. I don't know why.
For PlayStation?
No. I'm actually playing this off PCSX2 because of the fact that this game is normally 480i. But what I normally do is I would be playing this on an actual PlayStation system, because I do have a Japanese PlayStation 2. It just happens to be that this is one of the games that runs perfectly in emulation on PCSX2, so I want to bump up the resolution a little bit.
No, that makes sense. Trust me, I've done that with a couple of my playthroughs as well, especially DS games, because, good gracious,
Yeah.
pixelization is ugly.
Oh yeah, it is. Nope. Monkey, get in the net.
I mean, I always own all the games originally, but...
Same,
And a 3DS capture card is like $400.
I can sell you my old one.
I'm good for now. I got a budget for a while anyways.
That's fair. Because I finally dipped and got a Katsukity card, the $400 card that you're talking about.
Yeah, I think I'd rather just get a whole different 3DS if I'm gonna get a recording card.
Yeah, because honestly, I ended up going with the new 2DS XL.
Yeah, because my regular 3DS is like the new 3DS XL, so I don't wanna risk that, especially since it's nice and pretty. I'd rather just have one for capture. I don't care if it's 2D. YouTube's 2D.
Yeah, YouTube can't do the 3D on the 3DS, and most of the capture programs can't really, like, deal with it.
Oh, really? Like the 3D or just the DS in general?
With the 3D, a lot of the capture programs, like the person who originally made the cards, the original capture cards, could not do the 3D software. That was Loopy. He was the original creator of the 3DS capture cards, the ones that made them back in like 2012, 13. Because I got those when they were only $130 before he ran out. And then kind of never really made it more again. And that program never really developed any ability to capture 3D. He always planned on it, but he never was able to get it. Because he didn't really continue development on it. But then after that, Katsukity started coming up, and Katsukity was known for like being a more expensive alternative, but also being known for being cheaper for a time. Yeah,
Because the only thing I'd really use it for at this point is Pokemon, but even then, I don't know.
yeah.
So I
Honestly,
really want it for shiny hunting, but shiny hunting in the Alola region is sort of dying out now. I've kind of missed my window.
that's fair. I mean, truth be told, the whole reason why I got that card, Dream Drop Distance, because I got that card back in
It's
2000.
PS4 now.
Exactly. But I mean, after that, I've been able to use it a few times. I used it for Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, Metroid Samus Returns, a couple of DS games, because since the 3DS can play DS games. So, I mean, it's worked out. I don't really know if I can say I've got my investment back since I, didn't monetize my videos until recently.
Yeah, Nintendo's monetization has been pretty bad until recently anyways.
Well, no, actually, believe it or not, I've made more money with Nintendo than I have on YouTube's just plain monetization.
Oh, that's right, you had a Nintendo thing.
Yeah. It was actually kind of
I
funny.
just don't know what all Oops, sorry.
don't
There's a
know.
bit of a lag in my internet when I hear you, so I don't mean to talk over you, it's just the small amount of lag.
Oh, okay. It's no worries. It's no worries. It's nowhere near as bad as my friend Michael's laggy internet, and where the moment his dad comes home with his Tesla, his internet just dies.
Oh, yeah. Like, the apartments here are so jammed up, and we all have the same internet router, so our Wi-Fi interferes with each other constantly.
I think my batteries are dying in this, because my controller just desynced again.
Is there any way to connect it via USB, or does that not work for Xbox?
No, it does. I have wired Xbox controllers, but the problem is there's no dead zones when I'm doing this one. Yeah, the controllers, just the batteries are just dying. So I will do that because I have batteries right next to me.
Yeah, because I always use a wired controller, so I never have to worry about that.
Yeah, but the problem I've had is that, especially with this game, the dead zones have been notoriously bad.
I mean, you can manually adjust them sometimes, but...
Yeah, but every time I was manually adjusting them, and they're like, haha, we're not saving it.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it was really annoying, especially near the end of the... I put the batteries in wrong. Wait, hold on. The minus goes right here, right? Yes, it does. Alright, there we go. There we go. That should stop the controller from desyncing. I'm glad this happened at least now and not later. Anyway, to get on my original thing before I got on a tangent with the 3DS capture cards, you can get a lot of the Ape Escape games on PlayStation systems. I mean, especially in PS2 case. Because a good majority of them are on, you can play on PS2 alone. Although I
Yeah,
think
and you mentioned that some of them are PS Store.
PS3 PS4 ones are Ape Escape 2. They said that they were going to release 3 on the PSN as PS2 Classic, but they never did. So I'm still upset about that. And but then again, the fact that it might be the European version, I kind of count that as a blessing, because Nolan North voices one of the villains in Ape Escape 3.
I don't know if I'm familiar with Nolan North.
Nathan Drake.
Ah. Okay, yes I am.
That's like his most famous role. And if you see me constantly switching to the gun, it's because I'm accidentally, I forgot to change my setup for where I put the net, because whenever I play an Ape Escape game, the net is always on where the X button would be. Because the whole gimmick for the Ape Escape games, like the original one on PS1, is it required a DualShock controller. And the reason for that is because you would use the right analog stick to use your gadgets. Mind you, Ape Escape 1 had a little bit of a harder time with certain things because pits were instant kills.
Alright, this is a platformer as well, isn't it?
Normally the series is a platform, and this one it's more of a small arena-based, like, catch the monkeys, do the missions. Like, I don't need to catch most of these monkeys, but I have to set an example. How dare they not follow their glorious leader, Spectre?
Or learn how to drive a battle tank.
Oh, the mechs get more and more crazy in this game. And then the mutants take them over. Wait. Like, there's one mission where... Oh, sorry.
I said their little glowy heads remind me of the bomb turtles.
The bomb turtles?
From, like, Astov movie.
Oh, yeah, Mine Turtle.
Mine Turtle.
Hello! Yeah, the whole purpose of this, like, the original Ape Escape game, in it, one of the characters you play as in the, like, hero story, the professor, he created a helmet that increases your intelligence. Well, he happened to lose that helmet to Spectre, who was then just a very popular monkey at the monkey park. And what happened was Spectre then began wanting to take over the world by going back in time by using the professor's newly built time machine to try and make it that apes were the dominant species. So pretty much the first game, you're going through time.